Good day everyone and welcome to Slosh Mining. Today we're going to be taking the ASUS ROG Strix GTX 1660 Super through its paces on mining different algorithms on NiceHash. In our previous video we unboxed and took a look at all the specs of the specific graphics card. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and show me the hash rate. As you can see, the graphics card is installed. And we're going to be using NiceHash just to benchmark all the algorithms that it can possibly mine on. Let's make sure all our plugins are installed. We don't want to miss any algorithms that this graphics card can mine on. As you can see, everything is stock. We'll benchmark as is and then undervolt, overclock, and see what our hash rates are. Okay, now that all our plugin miners are installed, we need to make sure that all our algorithms are selected. So let's make sure that everything is selected and let's start benchmarking. Okay, now that all our benchmarks have been completed, we can see that Octopus, the algorithm Octopus, is our top coin that we're mining at the moment. And it seems like the T-Rex, well, there's not much difference, but using the T-Rex miner is the better option. If we look at devices, we can see how much we're making per day. Let's turn off our CPU and we can see what the card is making on a daily basis. Currently, it's making $1.23. Our Bitcoin price is at $18,190. Okay. And this card is mining at stock speeds. Stock speeds. Okay. We can see that with the Dagi Hashimoto algorithm, we're getting about 26 megahash on stock speeds. We're going to be overclocking and undervolting this card to see what best we can do. Let's take a look at what the wattage is with the card mining at 100%. Okay, so as we can see, it's using about 134 watts. Our efficiency is 213 kilo hash per watt, and we're mining at just under 28 megahash. The Octopus algorithm is quite a core intense algorithm, and it uses memory as well. Let's drop our wattage to about 75 and see what our hash rate is. Okay, with a 75% power limit, our wattage has dropped down to 101 watts. Our speed has dropped down to 26, which is not too bad. Let's try 70. See if we can increase that. See if we can increase our efficiency. So our efficiency has gone from 200 to 244 kilo hash per watt. Okay, we're getting about 24 mega hash per second. Seems like it dropped quite a bit. So let's take it up to 75 again. Try and get it back to 26 or 25, just under 26 mega hash per second. Let's see if we can increase our mega hash by increasing our core clock to 100 plus 100. And we're going to increase our memory to about 500 plus 500. We can see we dropped about 4 cents, but our efficiency is definitely a lot higher. With mining, we always try and increase the efficiency power limit versus the performance that we're getting from the card. So try and decrease our power limit by maintaining a good hash rate. Let's try increasing our power limit to 100 and see what the maximum mega hash per second is. getting about 26, but as you can see, our power limit is up to 131 watts. Our efficiency has decreased to 234. At least we're getting about 27 mega hash. Let's increase our memory to about 600. We can't really run our graphics card at 100% power limit, so we need to try and decrease our power limit. But let's see what the maximum performance we can get. If we increase it to 150, getting just under 29. There we go, just over 29 megahash per second with a 100% power limit, plus 150 core, plus 600 memory. Graphics card is running at 64 degrees. I've left the fan on auto. Let's see if we can push this to 200 and see if we can get to that 30 megahash per second. Okay, seems like we're stable at 29.35 megahash per second. We found 26 shares. It's up by 0.01. And the card is up to about $1.40. Well, for a GTX 1660 Super, that is actually not bad. We need to push our power limit down because we can't run it at 100%. So that will definitely drop as well. Oh, change to. It changed algorithm. So now it's mining. It's now mining Ethereum at 29 megahash per second at $1.53 USD. We're going to push this up to 700 and see what our limits are. Well, we're getting $2 on 29 megahash for Ethereum. 29. Let's try 800. 29.6. 29.8. And we've just hit 30 mega hash. Let's see if we can push this card a little harder. Plus 900 memory clock. 30.4 mega hash. It's downloading the DAG file again. Seems like we're stable at 30.4. Let's take it all the way up to 1000. We've increased our memory clock by 1000. Okay, so it crashed on plus 1500 megahertz on the memory clock. Please don't say it's going to bench through. Okay, so what we're going to look at now is mining Ethereum with the squad and see what the best performance we can get at the lowest power consumption. So we're only going to enable the Ethereum algorithm. So let's take a look at it. It is Dage Hashimoto. Enable those three. Go to device, turn it on, and enable. Let's see what kind of hash rate we can get and the power consumption that this card uses. Just remember the overclocks. Overclocks is at 70% power limit, plus 100 on the core, plus 850 on the memory. And we're getting just over 30 mega hash per second using 93 watts. The fan speed is at 100. The temps are at 46 degrees. Can we get more mega hash out of this card? Let's push the memory clock to 900 and see if it runs stable. What is this card generating at the moment? $1, 2 cents USD. Let's see if we can drop the power limit even further mining Ethereum. Dropped it down by 5%. Let's see what it does on the power limit for this specific graphics card. Getting 30.6 megahash at 88 watts, which is not too bad. Can we do better? Okay, so we're losing megahash now. So 65 was the last one. Can we do 64 without dropping megahash? Okay, so we're getting 30.6 megahash with a 64 power limit, which is using about 86 watts. Let's see if we drop it down by 1%. We're still at 85 watts, mining at 30.6 megahash per second. Can we drop it down to 62%? That's quite strange. I'm dropping the power limit and the megahash is increasing. So we're getting 30.9 megahash at 84 watts. Let's see how long that can run at a stable speed. 30.8 is not too bad at 86 watts with this card. But there are other algorithms that we can mine as well. That is probably more profitable, but at least we've got a power limit of 62. I think dropping it to 61 is actually going to see what it does with the power limit. I know with 60 it dropped down way under 30 megahash, and there we start losing megahash. So 62% power limit seems to be our sweet spot, keeping it just over 30 megahash. Okay, so 83 watts seems to be the sweet spot on the specific graphics card. Because we're mining all other algorithms, we are going to leave the core clock at plus 100. And it seems to be running stable at the moment, mining Ethereum. Let's turn on the other algorithms and see what the most profitable algorithm it can mine at 62% power limit. Okay, so in the end, we decided to leave it at 75% power limit because of other algorithms that needs a little more power and are core dependent. We can mine Ethereum at 84 watts, which is at a 64% power limit at just under 31 megahash. But because there are other algorithms, we're going to leave it at 75. Mining the Octopus algorithm, it's mining at 100 watts or 101 watts. Efficiency is at 243, which is not too bad. And we're getting 24.35 megahash. To increase that, we do need to increase the power limit. We're trying to keep our electricity cost as low as possible without losing performance on this card. So 75, we will leave it at. PC was becoming very unstable after pushing the memory clock over 800 megahertz. So we're going to leave it at plus 750 to keep it running stable. We will be going through the power consumption for Ethereum and Octopus to see which is the most profitable. Because Octopus algorithm might be paying out more, but it's using a lot more electricity. So we're going to do a spreadsheet and just go through the breakdown of the calculations, profit versus electricity, to see which one is better, which algorithm to mine is better. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with upcoming videos. Leave a comment down below to let me know what graphics cards you are mining with or looking at buying to mine with. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video. Ciao for now.